Because I'll tell you, the first time I put down a boundary and I held to it, was I feeling anxious? Yes. The second time? The third time? It was easy. It got easier. And it was worth it. Because I'm worth it. A lot of times when we don't hold to our boundaries, when we don't hold to our standards, when we don't hold to our values, it's because we are scared. What are they going to say? Pushing through fear is definitely difficult. It's a challenge for everyone, but it gets easier. When you set the tone, it gets easier. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about fear. I want to talk about pushing through fear and the importance of pushing through fear. And I want to talk about the Fearless Muscle, my children's book. And this is like a Mother's Day addition to our video episode. So very proud mama moment. So I wanted to share. So if you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I actually wasn't going to do a video today, but yesterday, my daughter informed me that she had been trying out, well, I knew she was trying out for her school choir concert. She was trying out for a solo part and she got it. And it's like full circle, because if I wanted to share this moment with you all, because it's so important. It's such a great lesson, especially when it comes to pushing through fear and the importance of pushing through fear. One of my favorite quotes is, everything that you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And I don't know who says that. I forgot. It's some I don't remember who said that, but but it's true. All of your desires, everything that you want is on the other side of fear. So I did write the Fearless Muscle, and in the Fearless Muscle, the main character, Adelina Courageous, which is based off my daughter's story. And so my daughter actually had been previously in the story, she was trying out for the talent show and she was experiencing a lot of fear. And the mother in the story, which is perhaps me, was telling her about the Fearless Muscle and how you need to exercise it and strengthen that muscle, the Fearless Muscle, to experience all the things that you want to experience in life. And so she goes on the quest of doing certain things, different things that really strengthen her Fearless Muscle. She was able to perform in the talent show in the story. However, what most people don't know is actually in real life, my daughter did not make the talent show. She tried out and did not make it. Okay. And so she likes to sing and she likes to act and that kind of thing. And she also tried out recently for the school play, where she didn't also make it either. And so why this is a very important lesson is that she strengthened her Fearless Muscle, and now is going to be the solo part in her school play. She beat out, I don't want to say she beat out, but she tried out and actually made it and actually pushed through a lot of fear, and she overcame a lot to get to this point where she's going to have a solo part in the school concert. And so I wanted to share that because I think it's really important, because like even in the story, she did a lot of things to strengthen her Fearless Muscle. And in real life, my daughter actually did not make the talent show initially. And then she tried out again for the school play, in which she did not even get the part that she wanted. And then she kept persisting, she kept going. So that's the importance of strengthening your Fearless Muscle. And even though this is a children's book, it's with my daughter, and it's a children's story, we, especially as women, adults, and especially as women, we still experience fear. That doesn't go away. And that's why it's important to learn this as children and to strengthen that muscle as children. And that's why I wrote the book. But I wanted to talk about it because I stress on my channel about having standards, and values and boundaries and holding to that. And part of holding to your values and your standards and things like that is the courage to do that. When a lot of times when we don't hold to our boundaries, when we don't hold to our standards, when we don't hold to our values, it's because we are scared. What are they going to say? When I put this boundary in place and I hold to it, and then people try to cross it, and I'm holding to that boundary, what will people say? What will they think of me? And all these things. All of these things come up, especially as women, especially if you're looking for a partner. But it's so, so important. And I'm feeling a lot of deja vu right now, but it's so important. You hold your standards, you push through that fear, and you have courage. You're courageous when it comes to your life. And I want to liken it in this video to relationship, because often we are, I like to talk about relationships, and a lot of times, for the most part, a lot of women, they experience fear when it comes to career and business and things like that, but especially when it comes to relationship and holding their standards, holding their boundaries and things like that, because they're afraid of what other people might say. Will he leave? These kind of things. But you have to be courageous. You have to practice that fearless muscle. Now, as I can say, even in my own life, pushing through fear is definitely difficult. It's a challenge for everyone, but it gets easier. When you set the tone, it gets easier. And so it's so important, especially when it comes to relationship. If you are looking for marriage, if you're looking to start a family, having values and having standards and boundaries and things like that, and holding to it, and having that person in your life rise to the occasion is so important, because you got to think, if you're afraid of what he will say, if you're afraid that he might leave, if you're afraid of all these things, and you have intentions on starting a family with this person, you have intentions of, commingling your finances, you have intentions of him protecting you, and it's your life. You got to think about it. This is your life. So you have to be courageous when it comes to navigating through life. You need to push through that fear. It is so important. And it's really extremely important that we do teach our children to exercise our fearless muscle, to strengthen it. And so things get easier. It's not a thing. Because I'll tell you, the first time I put down a boundary and I held to it, was I feeling anxious? Yes. But the second time, the third time, it was easy. It got easier. And it was worth it, because I'm worth it. I'm worth it. You see, it's so important to be courageous when it comes to your life and navigating through life, whether it's relationship, career, business, anything like that, because you are worth it. Who's that version of you that has the thing? Who is that version of you that has the successful business? Who is that version of you that has the love of your life and has an incredible marriage? Who is the version of you that has a beautiful family? Whatever it is that you desire, you got to see it. You got to visualize it. You have to have a vision for yourself. And so in the story, my daughter had a vision for herself, and no matter what happened, no matter how many no's and how much rejection she experienced, she exercised her fearless muscle and strengthened that thing. Okay? So important. And so I wanted to share this like a special Mother's Day edition, because I'm having such a proud mama moment right now. Especially because I wrote that book a couple of years ago. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call on my phone. So I wrote that book a couple of years ago, and she continued. She had a vision for herself, and she continued through all the rejection. She got better, and she practiced, and all of these things. And that is being courageous. I have a hard time saying that. That is being courageous. And I'm so, so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. And I hope that she sees this one day. I don't really like her watching YouTube, but I do hope that she does see this one day, that she knows that I'm so proud of her. Because especially when it comes to your life and holding to the standards and your values, and people have to, if they're not already there, rise to the occasion. That takes a lot of guts, but it's so worth it. It's your life. You're worth it, okay? So I just wanted to share that, and we will be dropping the Fearless Muscle. We are relaunching it. Actually, it's just strange how things, not really, if you follow me on this channel, it's not strange at all, but it's funny how it comes full circle, because we are relaunching the audio version of the Fearless Muscle June 23rd, which is her birthday, and it's coming up. So I wanted to share that, you guys, and happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. And we are still running the special birthday discount for Manifesting Made Basic. It will end on Tuesday, which is my birthday. So if you're interested in Manifesting Made Basic, definitely message me and I can get you that special birthday discount. Anyways, you guys, I hope you're having an amazing day and you have an amazing weekend, and happy Mother's Day, and I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.